Hi, my name is Heather Hardy and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda, the real deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney. And I'm Janita. And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, top-ranked CEO and promoter Bob Arum has some choice words for MATCHROOM CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn. Bob Arum was asked about Eddie Hearn's recent comments about Tyson Fury only selling 15,000 seats, 15,000 tickets, and Tyson Fury not doing well. He also raised a question about a few other Bob Arum's top-ranked events and ESPN events. Bob Arum says that he's tired of going back and forth with MATCHROOM CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn. Bob Arum had this to say, quote, "If Eddie Hearn continues to tamper and talk about what's going on behind the scenes with my fighters and my company, I'm going to sue his blank and send him back on the boat back to the UK." He stated that, I'm getting real sick of Eddie Hearn. He knows nothing about boxing, and all he does is put on circus acts. He doesn't know the ins and outs about boxing. He doesn't understand the U.S. market. And for that matter, he doesn't understand markets overall for the sport of boxing. He needs to stay over in the UK and tend to what he knows and tend to his fighters. He has a big fight to worry about with his fighter, his only cash cow, that coming in the form of former unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. He needs to pay close attention to him. That's his last chance at staying afloat. And if Anthony Joshua comes up short, Eddie Hearn is done, end quote. So Bob Arum stated that he will sue Eddie Hearn for tampering and I don't know, the other legal quotes that Bob Arum, I don't know the meaning of them. I'm not going to pretend to. Didn't go to law school, didn't take a bar, right? But Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn have been going back and forth for quite some time in the public, in the media eye, and even in person, as they, they co-promoted a fight with Luke Campbell, who Luke Campbell is a MATCHROOM fighter, and Vasyl Lomachenko, who's a top-ranked fighter, just a few weeks ago, a short few weeks ago, in which they traded war words then as well. But Bob Arum says now he's getting tired. He's getting to the point of, he's sick and tired of Eddie Hearn. He feels like Eddie Hearn is tampering with his fighters, mentioning his fighters, talking about stuff behind the scenes. He says that now, if Eddie Hearn continues on this path, he's going to, collude with other promotional companies. The only other ones are Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, and Golden Boy Promotions, and the PBC with Al Heyman, who's an advisor, right? Then you have Leonard Ellerbe, who's the CEO of Floyd Mayweather Promotions Company. But Mayweather Promotion Company is under the PBC banner. So Bob Arum is stating that he will, set a meeting with the other promoters, and, they will find a way, come together and find a way to get Eddie Hearn up out the game. He said he's sick and tired of Eddie Hearn's antics. He's sick and tired of Eddie Hearn's tampering. He's sick and tired of Eddie Hearn mentioning his fighters and other people's fighters. He says the only reason anybody acknowledges Eddie Hearn's fighters is if they're looking to have one of their fighters face his fighters, or they're being asked about it. He says that Eddie Hearn is volunteering information about other people's fighters, and it's not right, and he continues on that path. They will look to sue him. I don't think that it's possible that Bob Arum could sue Eddie Hearn for mentioning any other fighters, because, all promoters mention each other's fighters because there's fighters on this quote unquote other side of the street type of thing, right? In the same division. So these fighters have to come together and fight. In order to do so, they're going to be asked by the media, could these guys get a deal done with the other networks and other promotional companies, so the fans and the boxing world can see the best fight the best, point blank and period. Bob Arum has one of the best fighters in the world in Terrence Bud Crawford. Al Heyman and the PBC have the other best fighter in the world in the same division, and Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Also, Bob Arum has Tyson Fury undefeated British lineal heavyweight champion. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, who just fought last night against Otto Wallin. You know, and the PBC, Al Heyman, they have Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, undefeated WBC American heavyweight champion, right? So, you know, there's mixing and matching that needs to be done for us to get the best to fight the best. And these guys are going to go back and forth. That's just the bottom line. I just think that at this point in time, Bob is older and he's just fed up. You know, he had it up to here with Eddie Hearn and his antics. Eddie Hearn is a young guy. He's just 40 years old. Bob Arum is, I believe, 83 years old. You know, he's twice Eddie Hearn's age. You know, he's been around this block 1,000 times already. And, you know, the dance is coming to an end for Bob Arum, so to speak. You know, he's getting tired of it. He just, you know, like he states, he wants to see the best fight the best. Of course, as a promoter, you know, he's going to, you know, turn some corners and some shortcuts and things of that nature, you know, to get the best deals for his fighters, right? And some people are going to disagree. Some people are going to agree with Bob Arum. But, you know, Bob Arum right now is not, you know, he did that already with Don King, right? He had his rival promoter. He had his time doing this, going back and forth with other promoters and Don King, which was legendary. Their rivalry was legendary. But now to this point, Bob Arum is done. You know, he's getting tired of it now. You know what I mean? So I don't think that he could sue him or anything like that. But let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share this video. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the